Hey, stop scrolling for just 1 second because what I'm about to share with you could literally change the direction of your entire career. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm talking about 15 completely free online courses. All of them come with real certificates that you can slap right onto your resume and LinkedIn profile and start landing remote jobs from anywhere in the world. Now, before you think, yeah, I've heard this before, let me ask you something real quick. Have you ever felt completely stuck? Like you're trapped in a job-seeking maze, sending out application after application and just hearing nothing back? Maybe you feel like you're missing that one thing, that one skill, that one credential that would finally open the right doors for you? Well, today is the day we kick that maze to the curb. By the end of this video, you're going to have 15 powerful tools loaded into your career arsenal in data science, programming, business, marketing, cloud computing, UX design, and more. And the absolute best part, every single one is free. So buckle up because we're about to turbocharge your career. Let's get into it. Quick favor before we dive in, tap the like button and ring that notification bell so you never miss videos like this. Okay, now let's get to the good stuff. Course 1, IBM Data Science Professional Certificate on Coursera. Think of this as the Swiss Army knife of data-related skills. You'll learn Python, data analysis, machine learning, and a whole lot more. And in today's job market, being a data wizard is basically like having a golden ticket, the kind Willy Wonka would be jealous of. Here's the cool part about Coursera. You can audit most of their courses completely for free. If you want the actual certificate, you can upgrade to Coursera Plus for around $40 to $50 a month. But here's the life hack. They give you a 7-day free trial, so if you hustle and complete the course within those 7 days, you get the certificate without paying a dime. I'll drop the link in the description and pinned comment so you can grab that. And honestly, even if you do stick with the paid version, $40 to $50 a month for career-changing skills is still an insane deal. Course 2, Programming for Everybody from the University of Michigan. Now, I know some of you just heard data science and immediately thought, that's not for me. I'm not a math genius. And I hear you, but hold on to your calculators because our next course is about to blow that myth completely out of the water. It's Programming for Everybody from the University of Michigan, and it teaches Python, one of the most in-demand programming languages on the planet, in the most beginner-friendly way possible. Seriously, this course is so approachable, it could probably teach your cat to code. No offense to the keyboard-walking felines out there. You'll go from, what even is Python, to, look at me, I'm a coding ninja, faster than you can say indentation error. If you've ever wanted to get into tech but felt too intimidated to start, this is your starting line. Course 3, Excel Skills for Business, Coursera. Okay, let's switch gears just a little, because in the remote job world, it's not always about cutting-edge tech. Sometimes it's about mastering the tools that literally every single business on the planet uses. Enter the Excel Skills for Business specialization. I know, Excel doesn't exactly sound glamorous, but trust me, becoming an Excel guru is like unlocking a superpower in the business world. You'll go from, how do I even sum this column, to, watch me build this pivot table and blow your mind. Employers love this skill because so few people actually know Excel at a deep level. That gap is your opportunity. Okay, we're just getting warmed up, and I promise the next few courses are seriously going to blow your mind. We're talking Stanford, Harvard, Google, yes, those names, so don't go anywhere because the best is absolutely still ahead. Course 4, Machine Learning, Stanford University. And yes, I know, Stanford and machine learning sounds about as intimidating as trying to fold a fitted sheet. But here's the secret. This course breaks down incredibly complex concepts in a way that actually makes sense. By the end of it, you'll be casually dropping terms like neural networks and gradient descent into conversations, and your friends will be wondering if you've been replaced by an AI, which honestly, in this field, might be a compliment. Now, speaking of AI and technology, let's talk about keeping our digital world safe. The Cybersecurity Fundamentals course from RIT is your ticket to becoming a guardian of the internet. And look, in a world where even your smart toaster could potentially get hacked, cybersecurity professionals are literally the superheroes of the digital age. This course teaches you how to protect data, understand digital threats, and think like a security expert. And by the way, if your current password is password123, please, I'm begging you, change it right now. Oh, wait. Okay, good. Now let's keep going. All right, here's a true classic. And when I say classic, I genuinely mean this course has changed millions of lives around the world. We're talking Harvard's CS50, Introduction to Computer Science. Yes, that Harvard. This course is basically the Ivy League of coding bootcamps, minus the crushing student debt and the stuffy campus blazers. You'll get a rock-solid foundation in computer science, learn everything from C programming to web development, and it's honestly like a buffet of coding knowledge, and you're gonna want seconds. If you do absolutely nothing else on this list, CS50 alone can open serious doors for you. Now, let's float up to the clouds. And no, I'm not talking about daydreaming about your future remote job. I'm talking about actual cloud computing. The AWS Cloud Practitioner Essentials course is your gateway to understanding the technology that powers literally half of the internet. Here's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Almost every piece of data on the internet, the apps you use, the videos you stream, the files you store, all of it lives in the cloud. And any job connected to cloud technology is basically a money printer right now. After this course, you'll be throwing around terms like elastic compute and serverless architecture like a total pro. But here's the thing. What's the point of amazing back-end skills if your front-end looks like it was designed by a toddler with a crayon? That's where the responsive web design certification from freeCodeCamp comes in. This is like a complete makeover for your web design skills. You'll go from building websites that look like they crawled out of 1999 to creating sleek, beautiful, mobile-friendly masterpieces that would genuinely impress Silicon Valley designers. And freeCodeCamp is 100% free. No trials, no subscriptions, no credit card. Just pure, incredible learning. Course 9, Fundamentals of Digital Marketing from Google Digital Garage. All right, we've been going heavy on the tech side, so let's balance things out. Because in the remote job world, it's not just about coding and data. Sometimes it's about getting the word out there. And that's where the Fundamentals of Digital Marketing course from Google Digital Garage comes in. This is honestly like having a world-class marketing mentor living in your pocket. You'll learn everything from SEO to social media marketing to email campaigns. And by the end, you'll be so good at promoting content and brands that you might accidentally become your own influencer. The certificate is Google certified, which looks fantastic on any resume. Course 10, Introduction to Project Management from the University of Adelaide. Here's a truth that a lot of people overlook. You can have all the technical skills in the world, but if you can't manage a project, meet a deadline, or organize a team, you're going to hit a ceiling. That's exactly why the Introduction to Project Management from the University of Adelaide is so valuable. This course teaches you to herd cats, manage projects, like a total pro. You'll learn to juggle deadlines, resources, and team members all at once, while keeping your cool. Think of it like being a circus ringmeister, except instead of lions, you're dealing with, well, sometimes equally fierce stakeholders and bosses. Course 11, SEO Fundamentals from UC Davis. Let's go even deeper into the digital world with SEO Fundamentals from UC Davis. SEO, or search engine optimization, might sound like something out of a spy thriller, but it's actually the ninja technique of making your content visible online. After this course, you'll know how to optimize websites and content so well that even your grandma's secret recipe blog could end up at the top of Google search results. And in a world where visibility is everything, SEO skills are genuinely priceless. Course 12, Introduction to Cloud Computing from IBM. We talked about AWS earlier, but let's go even broader with IBM's Introduction to Cloud Computing course. This one gives you a complete platform-agnostic understanding of how cloud technology works and how businesses use it to scale, save money, and operate more efficiently. After this, you'll glide through the digital clouds like a tech-savvy Mary Poppins, practically perfect in every way. But make that practically perfect in every cloud-related job interview. Introduction to User Experience Design from Georgia Tech. Now let's talk about one of the most human-centered and fast-growing fields in tech, and that's user experience design. The Introduction to User Experience Design course from Georgia Tech is your ultimate entry point into a career that sits right at the intersection of psychology, creativity, and technology. And here's what most people don't realize. Every app you love, every website that just feels easy to use, every digital product that makes you think, wow, this is so smooth, that didn't happen by accident. There was a UX designer behind all of it, carefully studying how people think, what frustrates them, and what makes them feel delighted. And this course teaches you exactly how to become that person. Georgia Tech is one of the most highly ranked tech universities in the entire world, and this course carries that same standard of excellence. You'll learn the core principles of UX design, how to conduct user research, how to sketch wireframes, and how to think about design from the user's perspective first, always. And in a job market where companies are desperately searching for people who can bridge the gap between technology and real human needs, UX design is one of the most sought after and well-paying remote skills you can possibly have. So if you've ever wanted a tech career that's more creative, more people-focused, and deeply rewarding, this course is absolutely made for you. Course 14, Agile with Atlassian Jira, Coursera. What if I told you there was a course that turns complete chaos into perfectly organized, beautifully delivered projects? Meet the Agile with Atlassian Jira course. Agile is the methodology that top tech companies around the world use to build products faster, smarter, and better. This course is a little bit like learning to juggle while riding a unicycle. It sounds impossible, but once you get the hang of it, it's incredibly powerful. You'll manage projects with the grace of a ballet dancer and the efficiency of a perfectly timed train. And trust me, Agile experience on your resume makes hiring managers very happy. Course 15, Content Marketing, HubSpot Academy. And for our final course, we've saved one of the most creative ones for last. The Content Marketing course from HubSpot Academy will turn you into a digital storyteller extraordinaire. Instead of starting your stories with "Once upon a time," you'll be starting with "Click here to subscribe," and people will actually do it. This course teaches you how to create content so engaging, so valuable, and so well-crafted that people will choose your blog over, well, maybe not Netflix, but definitely over everything else in their feed. HubSpot's courses are completely free, and the certificates are genuinely well-recognized in the marketing world. Okay, let's take a breath because we just covered 15 completely free certificate-bearing courses across data science, programming, cloud computing, cybersecurity, marketing, UX design, project management, and more. And here's what I want you to really sit with for a second. Every single skill gap that's been standing between you and your dream remote job, there's a free course for it right now, available to anyone with a Wi-Fi connection and the willingness to learn. The only question is, are you going to take the first step? Because here's the thing about free learning that most people get wrong. They treat it like something to get around to someday. But every single day you wait is a day someone else is learning these skills, earning these certificates, and landing the opportunities you want. The playing field has never been more level. The resources are literally at your fingertips. Now, if you want to level things up even further beyond free, Coursera Plus at around $40 to $50 a month gives you access to an incredible library of professional certificates, including the Google Professional Certificates, which I did an entire tier list ranking video for. I'll link that right up here so you can see which ones are worth your time and which ones to skip. But even without spending a single rupee, dollar, or euro, you have everything you need right here in this video to start completely transforming your career. So here's your homework. Pick one course from this list today. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, today. Just one. Click that link, create your account, and watch that first lesson. That one decision could be the moment you look back on as the turning point. If you found this video helpful, drop a comment below and tell me which course you're starting first. I genuinely love hearing from you, and it really helps this channel grow. And if you're serious about remote work and online learning, subscribe because I post videos like this every week. Let's go build something amazing. I'll see you in the next one.